All right. Hey guys, thank you for popping by and coming to my stream. I have seen quite a few people try this kind of mustard hack where you can engrave on metal on the Glowforge. So I figured I would give it a go. So I do have Elsa the intern here with me. I'm sure she'll be making an appearance very soon. Sometimes she's just a little shy in the beginning. Um, but yeah, let me know if you guys can hear everything okay, or if the laser is too loud or whatnot. Right now, the laser is just focusing itself. So, and it's like, this pretty crazy, guys. Like, legit mustard. Like, look at this. There is mustard on this stainless steel knife. Now, I kind of think it's not really going to work. But that's just me. Uh, but yeah, let me share the stream, see if we can get some more people in here. All right, share it to Twitter. Nope, I can't share it to Twitter that way. I gotta do it from my phone. All right. Well, let me share from my phone. Hello, April. Hey, Krista. What's up? Hey, Melissa. Thank you guys for popping in. I'm not sure if there's like a delay in the chat from when I see it, so I do apologize if it looks like I am ignoring you guys. That is not the case at all. All right. I can share it from my phone, I think, to Twitter. Up, and here's the intern. You coming up? Ow. Not her most graceful attempts of hanging out, but you know. But all right, let's see if I can show you guys what's happening in the Glowforge. All right, you can still see me and Elsa down here at the bottom, but you should be able to see the screen of the Glowforge. Let me know if you guys can't. See that, Elsa? Like, they're saying hi to you in the chat. You think she's beautiful? She is, but she can be a little stinker too. So right now, you can see that there's just an old piece of wood in the laser from a project I just cut out earlier today. So I didn't want to take that out while it was focusing, so I'm going to take that out right now, and then we can put our knife in. The camera's just a little too big. But, all right, let's get this out of here. This piece of wood in here was super warped, so I had to put like 100 hold down pins in it. All right, let's see. I'm going to try and get the blade as close to the center of the camera as possible. Hey, Laura, what's up? Thanks for stopping by. All right. Let me see. Let me switch up this camera settings here. All right. I think now you guys should be able to see the Glowforge. Let me see if I can rearrange this. I cannot rearrange it at the moment. But there you go. That's what the full screen looks like. So I put the knife just as close to the center of this camera up here at the top as possible. But let's go into the Glowforge app and see if we can get this logo of mine kind of centered over the text. And so I don't know if it will do it quite live. Oops. But like, I'm not sure how often this camera takes a picture of it. But I'm going to set focus real quick on the knife first. and then I'll move the artwork into position. Also, do you guys think Elsa is going to end up getting mustard on her paws? What do you think? I think she's going to. And then thus getting mustard on me. And I hate mustard with a flippin' passion. Like, I hate mustard. So I really hope this doesn't smell too much when it's lasered. All right, looks like that's good to go. So we can get my logo over here, kind of angle it a little bit, and then make it smaller. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, you guys think she's going to? All right, let's see. We got to pick some settings. I don't really want to go full power and full speed because the more often you go like full power on a project, it's going to just decrease the life of your laser head. So I did write down a couple settings. So let me see. I don't know. We might just do full power because it might just be the easiest thing. Let's try 250 for the speed, full power. I want this to look really crisp, so I'm going to bump this up to 340 lines per inch. And let's try 2 passes. Again, this is a test. I kind of am thinking it's not going to work, honestly. Let's just get, so now I can hit go, come up here to the top and hit print. And then it'll give us a time of how long it will take. 2 minutes and 40 seconds. That's actually not bad at all. So let me get the proper camera up in here so you guys can see this full effect. What do you guys think? Let me know. You think it's gonna work or you think it's not gonna work? Before I hit the print button. I'm very skeptical of this. Or I think if it does work, I think it's just gonna be a very light etching that will rub off really easily. So that'll take 3 minutes. You think, all right, Melissa thinks it will work. All right, let's go for it. The mustard is kind of like a mask. Yeah, so typically with like stainless steel, you can't do it in the Glowforge because it's a CO2 laser, not a fiber laser. And so you can engrave like coated metals like anodized aluminum and stuff like that. So this mustard, it has like a chemical reaction that works that kind of is like almost like a marking spray. So I don't know. So right now it seems like it's doing something. I mean, it could literally just be burning the mustard. Like, I don't know if it's necessarily etching the stainless steel. Also, I got these knives from the Dollar Tree, so it might also not be like the best metal to even try. So I kind of feel like I might have potentially set myself up for failure. Oh, it smells so gross. Smells so gross. I hate mustard, and the smell of burning mustard is absolutely disgusting. Does the laser sound too loud or anything? For this first test as well, oh yeah, the $1.25 plus store, the 5 quarter store. For this first test as well, what I did was I came out here a couple minutes early and painted on the mustard to let it dry. And then I figured the next test, it will be where I just apply it and then we put it straight into the laser to see if that makes a difference at all. I'm wondering too if I could get away with only doing 1 pass and not 2. You can't hear the laser? Perfect. But you can hear me talking though, right? I hope so. It's just crazy. I can't believe we're like literally engraving mustard right now. Like insane. Absolutely insane. Well, it's done. All right. Let's switch the camera back over and so we can see what's going on. All right. Let's pull it out. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking, because I did kind of a thick coat, kind of thinking it just engraved the mustard away, and once I wipe off all the mustard, I think there's going to be nothing there. Elsa, do not hit my arm, please. I don't know how well you guys can see that with my logo on there. So, all right. So I think I have like a baby wipe, and then we can try and get this mustard off. If it does work out well too, one thing I would be interested is like washing it with soap and water too, uh, to see how well it would last up as well. Oh my gosh, I hate mustard, you guys. Why am I doing this? What? You guys. Oh my goodness. Wow. It worked. It like actually worked. Oh my goodness. Wow. What in the world? I need another baby wipe. Another baby wipe. I need a baby wipe for this cat. She's smelly. Also, if you're doing this at home, be careful that you don't cut yourself while you're getting rid of the mustard. Dude, this is insane because there's a material called Ceramark, which you can spray on different metals that will let you laser on them. But it's like $100 a can. So like if this is like, now obviously I wouldn't say this is a great replacement, but if it can get the job somewhat done, like if you're just giving a gift, obviously not like a professional order, um, like you could save a bunch of money. Who was it? Someone was telling me one time that like mustard can cure like a burn or something. And I'm like, what the heck? All right, so what I'm gonna do real quick, I'm just gonna like really. Oh, where's my camera? Look at that. I'm gonna really scrub it right now with the baby wipe to see if it will like get rid of any of the etching. To see like how. Ouch. Be careful, as I repeat. Be careful. To see if it will get rid of this. Yeah, Elsa is very invested in this process. Yeah, this came out better than I hoped for, especially with the first try for settings and everything. I'm very curious of some other settings we could try. I think one thing I am going to try is on the back. I am just going to laser it without any mustard to make sure that it's not a fluke. To make sure this isn't a fluke with the metal I'm using because it is a cheaper metal. Um, but you guys, I mean, that turned out pretty well. Why I am really struggling with finding the camera. Like that's insane. Oh, it's on Tay's live? Maybe it was. Alright, so I'm gonna just put this on the other side and see what happens. All right. Let's get this all set up again. I'm curious too, because there's also a setting to do like your iPhone, and so we might try that one next as well. I need to write this. Let me write my settings down before I forget. Sorry, please stand by real quick. Okay, we got 250 full power, and then 340, and then 2 passes. And then that was with a thick, dry coat of mustard. All right. I do want to do like a proper video on this. So I just want to make sure I'm documenting my stuff. So thank you for standing by. All right. So we're going to do the same settings this time. Oh, this is harder to see because there is no yellow substance. I might have to put something under there to get it to focus properly. It might not want to. Yeah, if you can see the screen, when the focusing is there for like a long time, that means it's not working. So I do need to put something underneath there to get this to work. So I'm just gonna put this little piece of cardboard under there. Did you guys do anything fun this weekend? There we go. Now we can see. Now you can see how the cardboard has separated that since the laser bed is also black. All right, so let's try this and set focus again. Also, anybody watching, if you are planning to buy a Glowforge and are hesitant, you should do so before March 25th because on March 25th, the prices all increase by about $1,000. So, and I do have a referral link in the description if you guys want to save some money when you do buy a Glowforge. Okay, what do we think? Do we think it's going to work without the mustard? Do you think I bought just such a cheap metal that it's not even real stainless steel because it's from the Dollar Tree? Thank you, Elsa. All right. Let's get the big camera now, and it should take the same amount of time. Awesome. You're waiting for your Glowforge to arrive. Awesome. Let me know if you have any questions when it does come. I'm more than happy to help you out or give you some tips or anything. Bring this down just a smidge. All right, let's try it. So these are the same settings as the one that we did with the mustard, just without the mustard. And then the next one we'll do the phone settings with the mustard. Let's see. It's taken a moment to think about sending the design to the laser. You gotta love the Wi-Fi dependency of this machine. It's taking its time. Oh, awesome. You ordered the starter kit. Did it arrive or did I just ship it out? Because I did ship quite a few of them out today. Dude, staying up 24 hours, that's insane. Insane. Like super duper insane. Wow. Let me show you guys what's going on. It is not wanting to prepare my print. So I think what I'll do is I'll just cancel that and then we'll redo it. So we will refocus and then do all that stuff. Uh-oh, Elsa's going for the mustard. Oh, Elsa, no. Dang it. Elsa, can you not sit in the mustard? No. Come on. No. Hey, Darren, what's up? Oh, you saw Batman. That is awesome. Yeah, Krista, check your email because I did send out a bunch of them today. All right, let's try this again. Darren, your order should be going out on Monday as well. All right, let's get the big camera up here. There we go. Isn't it annoying that you got to do all this stuff for the kids? Okay, so far it looks like testing the engrave on the metal without the mustard isn't working. So that is good. Hey, what's up? Just one more project. I feel like I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it just Bale, right? Or Bailey? I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm butchering it. We are doing the mustard on stainless steel test, and we're just double checking that the steel uh, doesn't work. Like that, I didn't buy just a cheap steel. These are from the Dollar Tree. Ooh, 5 sleepers. Five sleepers. It was shipped awesome. And then let me know, Krista. Oh, like jail. So it's actually jail or bail. Like so, it is bail, right? Like the B isn't a silent J sound. Yeah, Krista. Let me know if when you do get it, if there's any kind of issues or anything with your order. Okay. All right. And as we can see, this one has no marking on it. But this was the side with the mustard, and it looks so good. All right, so on this back side, since it didn't work with okay, yeah, that's what I figured. Bale. Cool. That's a cool name. But yeah, so now I'm gonna put some glob of mustard on here. And I'm not gonna let it dry. I'm just gonna have it kind of just going wet and see what happens. And Elsa is not helping. I wish I had another camera to show you this part, and I don't, and I am very sorry. Darren, your team mustard? Dude, mustard is disgusting. Like, I just hate mustard all around. And then to smell it burning like it was, oh my goodness. I am definitely a ketchup person. Actually, Darren, I think the first time I tried mustard was at camp. So maybe that's why I don't like it. All right. All right, we got some wet mustard up on here. It looks disgusting, and I'm gonna put it in mussels and pretzerd, mustard and pretzerd, mustard and pretzels. Gross. For this specific project. Oh, okay, not for like eating. I'm just gonna leave the cardboard in the laser for these purposes. Elsa, what are you doing? Here's the intern. Hello. Hello. Oh my gosh, we totally should do Chick-fil-A sauce. That would be amazing. That would be very interesting, actually. All right. That could be like a whole series. Bale, there you go. New series for your channel. What sauce will work with the Glowforge? Yep, Music Camp 98. Dude, we were so little. For those in this stream, me and Darren have been friends since we were little kids. Little kiddos. All right. Ranch dressing and pretzels. You guys, what? The only pretzels I like are the ones from Wetzel's Pretzels, but it has like the pepperoni on it. Those are the only ones I like. Or I like the like not soft pretzels, but they're like really crunchy ones. The real little ones. You'll use it to do this. Yes. Yeah, and as long as you have good ventilation, you'll be fine. Honestly, the smell is probably not that bad. I think I am just being a little overly dramatic. Wearing a lab coat. I don't know. I don't have a lab coat. All right. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's reposition this. Kind of get it somewhat centered, and then we will set our focus. Oh wait, this one we're changing our settings. That's right. I think there's like an iPhone setting. Let's do silver iPhone. Okay, that's hilarious. It's the same. Oh wait, no, it's not. Those are my custom settings. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Engrave. So for the iPhone settings, they have 1000 speed, 100 power, lines per inch, 450, and it says one pass. I'm going to just bump that up to 2 and just see what happens. I think this isn't going to be as dark as the one that we have, but let's find out. So we'll set focus again since we changed our material. I'm just going to take a little minute. Don't knock it till you try it. I'm going to knock it and I'm not going to try it. I'm not exactly sure what in the mustard itself that makes it work, but I'm assuming it's like a chemical reaction of the heat to the steel with the mustard. So I don't know. I have these like little mustard packets I got from Wiener Stencil today. But oh, I know what it is. I'm pretty sure. So this says there's distilled white vinegar in here. And so I'm assuming it's the vinegar reacting with the steel and the laser beam, which is causing this to work. Oops, I'm sorry. Oh, I just threw the packet on top of Elsa. I'm sorry, Elsa. So I'm assuming that's what it is, but I don't actually know for 100%. Yeah, I don't think the wet mustard is going to work as well either. All right, let's try it, shall we? Oh, let me change the camera over. I'm looking for a new streaming software because the one I have only lets you allow one camera at a time, which is why I have to keep changing it. Heinz ketchup has vinegar. Ooh, maybe we should try it with ketchup as well. Yeah, Elsa's not having a good time. Darren, team wet mustard. All right, let's try this. I think this isn't going to work as good as the dry mustard. But remember as well, this is wet mustard also with different settings. So I think what we'll do is, because I have 3 more knives, I'll do the wet mustard back with my original settings that worked really well to see if that also plays a difference. But so this is the settings that that Glowforge themselves have inputted for if you were to engrave the back of your iPhone. Oh, and it still smells just as bad as the dry mustard. You feel like you're doing a science project? Yes. We're having a science fair, mad science fair, you know, fun times. I'm basically the cheaper version of Bill Nye the Science Guy. This one looks like it's engraving somewhat, but I'm very curious to see how dark it is. And I know I wish I could zoom in, but I can't. And also, this is a test doing this mustard hat because the video I want to do, it will be to engrave on a like spatula. I thought that would be cool, like a metal spatula, or maybe actually what would be cool is like a metal cake server. Maybe that would also be cool. Ooh, I feel like if you did the cake server, that would be cool for like weddings. That's why I need a lab coat. I don't know. I think I would just look silly in a lab coat. All right, looks like we're done. I'll just give the laser a second to cool off. Elsa's trying to decide if she's going to jump back up on my shoulder or not. You coming or going? What you doing? Because I got to get this project out of the laser. Oh, you're coming. Okay. Ow. She almost fell, guys. She almost fell. All right. I feel like this one is going to be worse to clean because it's wet. Oh, this one you can barely see it. Like a barely see it. All right. We got all the mustard off. Let me see if I can get a... It is there, but it's really not wanting to show up. There you go. There you go. You see that? It's very light and not deep. So that was the one with the wet mustard and the iPhone settings. And then this one was the dry mustard with my custom settings. All right, let's try another one. And this one will be wet mustard with my custom settings. Team dry mustard, yeah. Yeah, so that could be it. So I'm trying to just glob some on to make sure there's like a nice good coating. Oh, this mustard is disgusting. Team wet mustard custom settings. Dude, Darren, you crack me up. Darren, are your cats watching with you? All right. Here we go. Wet mustard. All right, let's go back to uncertified material. And the speed, I think, was 250 full power. And I think I did 340. I think. I'm pretty sure that's what I used beforehand. All right, let's set focus. Typically, you set focus before you position your design on your item because the angle of the camera is going to change. You're living in a 4-cat household and 2 sets don't mix. Oh, that's funny. That's a bummer. All right. All right, so now I can position this, kind of straighten it out slightly. All right, I want it just a little to the left still. All right, that's looking good to me. All right, so my custom settings with the wet mustard. Uh-oh. Has detected areas are highlighted in yellow may be scorched or burned when printed on the selected. Oh, it's just giving me a warning. I think it's fine. That's weird because that's like the third time we've done it and I have not gotten a warning. So we'll see. Maybe Glowforge is like, hey guys, calm down. Yeah, I think you're right, Laura. I do think there's more play with the wet mustard. Are you showing your butt to everybody? Oh, thank you. Let's switch that camera, shall we? Because nobody wants to see your butt, Elsa. All right. Let's see. And let's hope my laser doesn't burst into flames because of that warning I just got. But I am thinking a somewhat thick dry coat is the way to go for this project. And I think my settings are fine. I have seen too some people take a paper towel soaked in vinegar and they engrave it that way, but that way really scares me because I feel like the paper towel would just burst into flames. Are you hooked on crochet right now? Or are you still keeping a variety going? I am like obsessed with crochet right now. My Instagram is pretty much just like a variety of the different crafts that I do, especially since Instagram's algorithm is changing so much that it's like impossible to grow. So I kind of just put whatever. And then with YouTube, I'm kind of sticking to woodworking and Glowforge content. But yeah, I'm super obsessed with crochet. I'm making a bucket hat right now. And I think I'm going to try and make a little baby bucket hat for Elsa with little ear holes. I just got to figure out how to actually design that because I'm still like super new to crocheting in general. I'm not quite sure how to go about it. Like I know definitely crocheting in the round, and then I assume I need to skip some stitches and stuff. Oh, this mustard smells. This one is looking just as dark as the other one we've done, so I'm very curious to see the difference. And I think tonight too, I am gonna scrub them with like a dish brush. Hey, Calvin, is Danielle with you? Yeah, I'm not sure how well Elsa will do with it. It might be the same as when I tried to put that sweater on her, but I want to try. Thanks for popping by, Calvin. But yeah, right? How cute would that be? A little baby bucket hat? I don't know. I think it'd be adorable. Okay, yeah, I'll message you after this, Laura. Oh, nice. Where'd you guys go? Did you go camping? Yeah, I think I would have to record me trying to even put the little baby bucket hat on. But like, would that not be adorable for me and her to have little matching bucket hats? All right, I'll film it for Danielle so she can see it. Smells gross. It looks pretty similar to the other one though. So let's clean this off and see. But I'm kind of thinking the thick coat, dry coat is what's going to be the best option. Now, if I really wanted to do a really good video, I would buy $100 can of that marking spray. But guess what? I'm not going to do that. I'll let somebody else try that. when you're cleaning these, it's funny because you see like the mustard being wiped away as well as like the soot. Yeah, Elsa needs a hat. That is for sure. I'm telling you, every time I do a stream or anything, Elsa becomes the star. I just got a bunch of baby wipes. All right. What do we think? Did this do better or worse? All right. Oops, which way is the camera? This way. That's what it looks like. So it's very similar, but it's very hard to see on this camera. This one has a little bit more inconsistencies in the engrave itself. And I think that's because it was those wet spots, whereas with the other one, it's a very even engrave. And I think that's because the mustard mask was completely dry. Oh yeah, when you had to censor her butt in that live stream. Was it in the video or the live stream? I don't remember. So it is pretty good. So it does work wet as well, but I think dry is the way to go with a generous amount of coating. What do you think? Do you approve? Do you approve? No, don't try to scratch yourself with the knife. Did you guys see that? Just try to like scratch yourself with it. Yeah, so definitely I know it's hard to see on the camera, but in person the dry one is definitely more consistent. But again, the real test will be when I wash these later to see. But anybody have any questions about the Glowforge, or if they want to see something else, see something else being cut on the laser or engraved? I do have one order I can cut on the laser if you guys want to see that, and not my cat's butt. Okay, and then now she's just on the laser. Are you gonna just sit there? Oh, okay. Really? This cat is silly. Yeah, that video was funny. You should never record videos when you're tired and it's been a long day. All right, Darren, so you're sticking with hashtag Team Dry Mustard. I should make that a shirt. Hashtag Team Dry Mustard. All right, let's see. I do have to cut this out. So if you guys don't want to see it, feel free to let me know if you got to bounce. Where is it at? Here we go. All right, I got to cut out one of these pennant banners. And I'm going to use thick MDF for it. And I'm going to need Elsa to move. Elsa, can you move? Hey, I'm going to pick you up. Okay, there you go. Right there. Well, she got upset that I moved her. You're into owning really niche merch. Nice. All right, let's get this on here. This material is pretty warped. All right, see ya, Laura. Thanks for hanging around. Team Dry Mustard forever. All right, let's see. My hands smell like mustard, and that's not good. I'm not down. All right, let's set focus to this. Definitely after this cuts out too, I'm going to go wash my hands. All right, it'll take 13 minutes. Let's swap over the camera. All right. Where did you send it? See you, Krista. Thanks for popping by. Calvin, did you send it on Twitter? Yeah, send it to. Oh, okay. I think I didn't get it on the chat because I'm using StreamYard, so I don't know if it works the same as like the normal thing. But yeah, send it to me on Twitter and I'll look at it. All right, cool. I do love how like with the laser, we just went from like lasering mustard on metal to now I'm just cutting out some wood. It's pretty crazy. But once I cut this out, then I'll probably pop off the stream so I can finish up these orders. But I definitely appreciate all of you guys coming out and hanging out with me, for sure. And two, I do have to clean up all of this super gross mustard stuff. I don't want to get any bugs up in here. This is 1/4 inch material as well. Yeah, this is the Glowforge, still Darren, and I'm cutting MDF, which is a type of wood. It's basically a bunch of sawdust mixed with glue and flattened. And it's 1/4 inch MDF. And with MDF and the laser, the lighter color the MDF, the easier it will cut. Okay, yeah, Calvin, I'll definitely look into the Molly spray. Yeah, definitely. I will for sure look into that. Yeah, gross, crusty mustard. Yeah. So I want to make sure I throw that in the trash for sure. But yes, this little 3D Disneyland pendant. Which MDF do you use? Hardware store stuff? For the 1/8 inch MDF, I buy it online or I get it from a local lumber place. But the local lumber place is always out of it. So I just order it online typically, and it's expensive that way. So I've been getting the 1/4 inch MDF from Home Depot, and then I've just been cutting it down. But I do always have to spend some time kind of going through the different sheets they have to pick the lightest colored one. Like the dark stuff, you can cut it, but it's going to not be easy. And you're going to be frustrated because if you don't realize it, your material won't cut all the way through. Oh, really? You can't get it out there? That sucks. Oh, yeah. Buying it online is so stupidly expensive. I did have to buy it online, though, during Christmas time when I was trying to get a bunch of orders out just because it was like sold out everywhere. So that was kind of annoying. I don't know. For me, watching the Glowforge cut is super mesmerizing. And so, what I do for this DIY kit I sell, I do a little score of the pieces of where it would be. That way, it will be perfectly centered for when you paint all the pieces. So that way, they're lined up and you don't have to guess. Also, wood cutting smells so much better than mustard being lasered. Oh my goodness. I guess that makes sense, Calvin, for sure. Yeah, when I design the things that I sell, I always think like, what would annoy me if I bought this from someone else? And I would be like, oh, that would be so annoying if I bought all these pieces and there wasn't an easy way to line it up. Because if I tried to glue on the word Disneyland, it would be all uneven and jagged and wonky. It does kick up smoke, Darren, and there's a vent in the back left of the laser that sucks it out and puts it outside. So like I have my garage open a little bit where the vent hose goes outside to the driveway. That's how Elsa sneaks into the garage. Thank you, Melissa. This is one of my favorite ones as well. I'm thinking of coming out with some different generic pennant designs, kind of like a be happy or like hello summer, that kind of stuff. Darren, it depends. Like during the colder months of the year, I can use it for like 8 hours with no problem. But probably starting like next month, I'll only be able to use it from like, I don't know, probably like 8 p.m. to like 2 a.m., which I did that a lot last summer. It's just because it has an internal cooler, but if outside is hotter than 84 degrees, it will overheat and you can't use it. So like during the summer, even when I use it at night, like when it, I literally will come out here to use it when it drops to 84, like the second it does. So then I have like a fan pointing at the laser, trying to keep it cool. It's like, it's kind of crazy. When I had like a really cheap printer cutter, when I had a really cheap laser cutter from China that had a separate water cooling unit, I bought those like frozen, what are they called? Frozen ice bags from the dollar store, and I kept those frozen, and I would literally just swap them out like anytime the laser got too hot. That way, I could laser when it was hot outside. Ooh, I like that. Hustle or Boss Babe. That would be cool. I like both. Maybe it should be both. Yeah, Calvin. It's super crude, but it super worked too. Yeah, I was very happy when I could finally afford the better laser. I mean, that Chinese laser did a lot, though. It definitely made its money back quick. That was fun times. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you have an epilogue, yeah. That's pretty cool, though. I'm jealous you get to use one. The only thing for me that's annoying with the K40 is aligning all the mirrors. It's just annoying. But just got about 3 minutes left on this cut. I am definitely going to try and be going live here on YouTube more. So if you guys have any suggestions of what you want to see, feel free to hit me up and let me know. I should do a live stream sometime where I just turn the camera on and it's just of Elsa doing whatever Elsa does. Right? It's so mesmerizing, seriously. It's very relaxing. And it's kind of like almost like a white noise kind of thing. Oh, that's cool, Darren. I didn't know that trucker cameras were a thing. Is it just of like their route that they're taking? Darren, have you ever played that game, like the trucker simulator or whatever? Ooh, I'm cutting it really close to the edge of that material there. Whoops. Yeah, I saw there was also, I think there was like a tractor simulator too or something. There was a couple that I saw. I haven't played any of them, but they look pretty interesting. All right, we're done. You play D&D twice a week too? It's not enough. Dang, twice a week? I feel like that's a lot of mental power. Let's see. Looks like that's nice and cooled down. I could turn the laser off now. But here we go. I really struggle with that camera angle. But pretty cool. And then they can paint it up and then hang it on the wall. Oh, maybe I should put one up there on the pegboard. That would be kind of cool. Put it, I don't know. I could put it up there somewhere. Do pennants, do they hang them like this way normally? Like this? Or do people hang them like that, right? Elsa's like, I'm out. You play 0 times a week and that's enough, Calvin? Funny. But all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out with me while I did some experimenting sideways. Okay. I definitely appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun. Feel free to reach out if you didn't. I am totally up for criticism, constructive criticism. But yeah, so thanks for hanging out, guys. I'll see you all later. Bye.